Good evening, everyone. For today's video, I will be making a sort of a response. Well, yeah, it's a response video to some questions that were given to me by Mr. Kwong, Brian Kwong, who's the founder of the Plus One Challenge. Many of you already know about this challenge. In fact, many of you are part of this challenge. He's given me some questions to answer regarding this challenge. So what I'm going to do is read these questions and then answer them. So his first question, he asked me how has my experience been? How has my experience been throughout this challenge with the language or languages I have chosen? So initially I had three languages I wanted to work on for this challenge. Those languages were Somali, Romanian, and Burmese. Now, um, the reason why I chose those three languages because I've been active with those languages for the past 6 or 7 months or so. Um, I've been very active with those languages. Well, Somali, before the challenge, I started doing Somali like 2 months before, but Burmese and what was it? Burmese and Romanian, I was working on those a little bit longer. But a month later, I came to the realization that it will only make sense to focus on Somali. Why? Because here in Columbus, Ohio, it's very, very difficult to find native speakers to practice with. I like to call this leveling up. It's very difficult to do this for Burmese and Romanian. Now, I did find I did find a place where I practiced Romanian one time, but that was like really random and I got lucky. So I would say that I would get more um, I would have more chances practicing Burmese here in Columbus, Ohio than Romanian. So that's why I made that decision. Um, with Somali, we have the second largest population here in the U.S. So it only makes sense to just focus on that language. I can, every time I leave my house, I go to a grocery store. I can even go to an Asian market or just wherever I go, I see Somali people, and so I can get this, I can level up with them every time. So I decided to just go ahead and stick with that language, and that's what I've been doing for this whole challenge. So yeah, so my progress for Somali has been great. I made significant progress. I've been practicing every day. I've been very, very consistent. I have a native speaker who I meet with over on Skype at least 5 days a week. I go out to level up, if not every weekend, every other weekend. And I am immersed in the language, literally. I listen to audio every day, continuously. It's just been very, very good. I set a goal for myself for this challenge. I said that I wanted to reach at least an intermediate level in three languages. That's what I said before. But unfortunately, I haven't reached that point yet in Somali. I would say right now my level in Somali is around the A2 level. So I can say that I'm happy with that progress. I mean, it's whenever you make significant progress, it's always a good feeling. When I started Somali, like when I was doing it before the Plus One Challenge, I had a lot of difficulties. I couldn't understand a lot. I couldn't speak a lot. But now, I can speak a lot. I can understand a lot, but I still have a ways to go. Um, so yeah, that's that for level Somali. And what else? It's just been a great experience. And I'm doing Somali. I'm not doing it just for this Plus One Challenge. It's not something that I'm doing to say, okay, the Plus One Challenge is over. That is it. It's time to move on. Somali is actually a language that I plan on continuing for a very, very long time. I'm not talking a couple more months. I'm talking about years. Like I plan to continue with this language because I have some serious plans for it. Um, and I made that decision because I'm here in Columbus, Ohio, and there are so many Somali people. It's almost like being in the country. Uh, it's pretty much like being in the country. It's like I can, I go everywhere to grocery stores and I see these people everywhere. I may be able to get like some translating jobs on the side, some freelance translation with the Somali language. Why not take advantage of that? I'm pretty much in the country. I'm immersed here. I'm able to practice the language, you know, pretty much everywhere, anywhere. So this is a language that I plan on continuing for a very, very long time. I'm very serious about the Somali language. So it's not just for the +1 challenge. So that's that, my experience with Somali, or with the +1 challenge with Somali. Did you like the Add1 Challenge, or did you see others getting results from it? Most certainly. I really do, like, as I said before, I like this whole idea of creating such challenge for other language learners. I feel that this is a good thing, and it's great that Mr. Kwong, he's contributed. I look at this as a major contribution to the language community, because we have a lot of people out there who are just beginning their language journeys. They don't have the experience. They don't know how to go about setting goals. They don't know what to do when it comes to learning a language. So having this +1 challenge, it it sets all that up for them. Well, in terms of the goals, you set a goal for yourself, you get to the language, and you try to meet that goal. I think this is very important when it comes to learning a language. And this is, well, not just languages, anything in general. You need to set certain goals so you can know where you're going. If you don't have goals, then you're going to end up all over the place. So I feel that this is a really, really good thing that Mr. Kwong has done, and I hope that he will continue to do things like this. This is a great thing. So yes, it's a very good idea. And as far as other people making progress, I know a couple people personally who have participated in this challenge, and they've made a lot of progress in the language that they chose for this particular challenge. So yes, kudos to Brian, and I really, really do hope he'll continue to do great things like this in the future. Will you recommend it to others? Most certainly. Like I said, it's very important to set goals for yourself, and there are a lot of people out there who are interested in learning other languages, but they don't know where to start. I think the first thing they need to do is know how to set these goals, know how to set them so they can know where they're going. So if you're just learning a language, this is a perfect opportunity for you to begin. Choose a language that you're interested in, and set a goal for yourself and start the process. So that is it. Those are the questions for this +1 challenge. Um, Thanks for viewing. And if you guys have any other questions regarding just languages in general, just let me know. Feel free, leave a comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for viewing, and talk to you soon.